It's December! Tight. This is all literally unscripted. I am literally doing this half-butted. The green one. I actually like the green ones. I haven't even tested out these lights. The blue ones are too long. It's got the fucking tree, baby. It doesn't work. I have to put one of these two on. This one we were pro for, yeah. Color for, yeah. This one doesn't work either. What? Wait, is this thing on? Oh, okay. I'm stupid. You can tell how scripted this is by the fact I am surprised at myself. So does this one work? It works. It's a blue Christmas tree. Eat it. I'm wearing a green sweater and I'm putting up a blue Christmas tree. The lights are so intense right now, and if they're not supposed to be, that's it. That's the Christmas tree. That's the whole video. No, it's not. Look, isn't that beautiful? The text is backwards on my screen. No, it isn't. It isn't. It's the right way around. Isn't this beautiful? Guys, isn't this beautiful? Why is the light like on my face? Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? Guys, isn't this pretty? I did something for you guys. December. My favorite month for like a handful of reasons. And one of those is that I get to eat cookies. And also I get to yell. And play video games. And role play. And not have a crippling fear of projects and work and school life over creeping me. Oh wait. That's yeah. Hi internet. It's me. I'm the guy. Fun fact, I criticized an artist for being transphobic and I got hate mail on Tumblr. Don't look that up. You might not find it because the artist probably quit Tumblr when all the PRON. Yeah, that's the PG version of saying it. All the PRON went away. It's me, I'm Jake. And we're going to talk about December and Christmas and why I've come to realize that capitalism sucks and also why I love Christmas. My Festive AF sweater is not merch. This actually came from, this is from Hot Topic. Yeah, Hot Topic, right? I have great brain functions, you know? My brain kind of just works sometimes. Not all the time. As you saw previously with me literally setting up an entire tree with the words Noel underneath. That's all for Papa Noel, for Santa Claus, St. Nicholas. So let's actually talk about Christmas for a second. Christmas, we don't celebrate Christmas as conventionally you might think about it in this home, in this house. We don't believe in Santa Claus. We've never believed in Santa Claus, and I don't think we ever will believe in Santa Claus. Because this is a very wholesome Christian household, and we don't believe that Santa Claus is real. Also, the idea of Santa Claus literally hurts kids. But that's besides the point. Today we're going to be talking about one of my, at best a handful of maybe memorable facts. No, like memories. I mean memories. This is literally unscripted. I didn't even know what I was going to do for this. Like, after I'm done all this, I'm just going to skip to a time-lapse of me drawing and Mole making a gift. And, yeah, let's just talk about Christmas. Like I said, we don't celebrate Christmas in our household. We don't go out and about and, like, go singing carols or doing whatever. Like, we participated in the holiday, like with my my godparents and the like. But we're never like, you know, you just going around singing like I just said, carols and whatnot. And we're not big on over decorating for Christmas. My chair is making noise. Okay, so we're not big on like, you know, just over everything. Like not like on some certain people. Like, we used to put up the tree. We used to like add like red, gold, green stuff around the house that was like semblant of Christmas. But you know, ever since my dad collapsed onto a bed, we kind of stopped doing that. We kind of didn't do that because you know, he wasn't there to enjoy it, and he was kind of stuck in a bed. So, you know, we're just kind of, you know, what are we gonna do? 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 So anyway, before that happened, we did like the white Christmas kind of stuff. Actually, I do have a memory. I'm just sitting here trying to figure out a memory of like Christmas. We have lived, at least I have, with my parents, and well, my mom at least, have lived in a total of 3 homes. No, 4 homes actually. One that was my grandma's house. 2 was a house that my mom and my dad, my late father, rented with my mom. Nothing much came of it. 3rd home also rented. And then this house. Well, in the 2nd house, back when I used to think that Santa Claus was real, even though my mom told me he wasn't, it was propaganda. Literally, nobody's immune to propaganda. I said. I used to think that Santa Claus was real. And we didn't do the thing where we left out milk and cookies for Santa Claus. So stuff. Like, we just, you know, we set up, we live in Puerto Rico, and we do the thing where instead of wait for Santa Claus to arrive, we instead wait for the 3 kings to arrive. The 3 kings that came from very far away to gift baby Jesus gold, incense, and myrrh. Because we're Christian and we believe that happened, apparently. There is some evidence, but there isn't enough evidence, I guess. I don't know. I just know that God is my savior, and when the end days come, I'll just pray really hard, and he'll hopefully take me up to heaven. I shouldn't be drinking from my grandpa's old cup. I should be drinking from a mug, drinking hot chocolate. That is actually reserved for the Christmas stream. Let's actually do a couple announcements before we actually want to go to the story. This is literally the most unscripted video I'm ever gonna make. Firstly, I might, the next video, well, certainly the Christmas stream will certainly be in this room, but maybe not the next month's video, which will hopefully be a review. Well, not a review. It'll be like me talking about the other way around. Me talking about Rubik's cubes. That's the Rubik's Revolution. I'm changing its batteries, and I don't know what to do about it. Hopefully. Secondly, no, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, no wait, yeah, I'm gonna make the Christmas stream. I'm gonna wait for Santa Claus to arrive, even though I don't believe he's real. It's just that's the stream I do every Christmas, every 24th of December. I hop on YouTube or Twitch. I wait for Santa Claus to arrive everywhere, and then just like stop streaming. I've sometimes even left the stream to just go, and you know, I wait for Santa Claus basically while I talk to you guys. It's not really meant as a literal I'm waiting for Santa Claus. It's more as a symbolical, you know, I still believe Christmas should be a little more than just like waiting for Santa Claus. And I'm pretty sure they have like some AdSense stuff for that, but I don't know. I just think that if we all stand in front of a camera, those that are lonely and don't have lives, and wait for Santa Claus in a merry manner, not in a literal manner, that we would all connect a little closer. And I'm actually going to plan on talking more for this episode. Also, this room is not going to be the place to be recording stuff. I think I already said that. I'm going to say it anyway. I'm going to be moving to a different location to record videos. Yeah, right. Literally already said that. That's about it, really. That's all about it. Oh yeah, I'm going to start another channel, but I'm not going to tell you about that. And also, I have a secret project, which I will tell you a little bit more about later. But for now, let's talk about a very weird memory I have about Christmas. So, back in the second home I'd ever officially lived in, which is the one that was rented by my dad and mom, while still believing that Santa Claus in some way, shape, or form was real, even though my mother told me he wasn't, I went out and set cookies and milk. Because, you know, that's like the Santa Claus thing. Now, this Christmas was a little weird because this was the Christmas after another memorable memory that I went about and got into Ben 10 thanks to my dad. Like, officially got into Ben 10. I watched the cartoon and everything, but thanks to my dad, I got into Ben 10. So, you know, it'd been like, this is like the second Christmas I'd had in there. In that house, I did the thing where we put cookies and milk out for Santa. And so I did that. Now, when I did so, it was late at night. It wasn't late at night. It was still like, it was Christmas Eve. I can safely say. We probably went to like a neighborhood thing and like we all sang with each other, or probably went to our grandma's house. I just remember this part vividly. We went home and like when we were going to bed, I go to bed because like mom's like, better go early to bed so that, you know, baby Jesus doesn't get disappointed Christmas morning. I'll leave you some gifts, I hear. And you know, I went to bed and I'm like, I'm sure he's gonna love these cookies and milk. He's gonna enjoy them. He's gonna eat them. He's gonna enjoy them so much. And like as I'm falling to sleep, I'm looking up at the roof, all excited, really happy. This is going like, Christmas is coming, Christmas is coming, Christmas is coming. I hear a very faint blurbing of my mom, just straight up going, "What a waste of milk." And next I hear, it's just like the pouring sound. You know, when you pour something from like a high up point from a cup to a sink of a liquid. Now, of course, at first I'm thinking, oh, she's probably pouring something else. I'm just gonna. And then my mind goes, she could be, she couldn't, or she could not be doing that. And so what I do is I get up from bed because I had. Oh, by the way, at the time I had one of them metal beds that's like the metal frame that has like a piece of it sticking out, like or like 4 pieces of it, like at each side for each end. That's not really relevant, but it was creaky. And so I get out of bed. I got out of bed, like, you know, like, and I just get up to the door, to my door in my room, and just listening. And then she's like, you know, I keep telling him, like, this is like how she's going. I keep telling him, like, Santa Claus is not real. Santa Claus is not real. Like, I best, you know. And then I hear my dad just going like, just let him be. He's a kid. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna believe that? Like, you can just tell him later on. She's like, but that's the point, though. He's hyperactive and his imagination is everywhere. What's the point of telling him? And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, she didn't toss away the milk, did she? And so, like, I opened the door quietly and I sneak my way to the kitchen. And, like, I see her holding her hand. And on the other tray, oh yeah, another detail. We went to Sam's Club because, like, my dad was an aficionado of Sam's Club and got Christmas cookies. They were literally cookies. And they just had, like, red, green, and, like, white sugar on them. Not, like, super fine sugar, like, really big chunks of sugar, like, on top. And she also had that plate, the plate of the cookies on hand. And she was just basically putting them back in the box of cookies. Because it was a big blue box, like a big box. I'd say about this big. and it was just cookies. And she was like putting them back, and I'm just like, oh no, he's gonna miss out. And so what I do is I wait for mom and dad to go to bed. So their room's like straight like across from mine. I quietly open the door. I go out and I re-pour the milk into the cup. I used to be a really stupid child. Like let's make that clear. I used to be a really, really, really dumb child. Like like really dumb. I'm just borderline stupid. Also, that year, I got a Pirates of the Caribbean Captain Jack. I want to say the one that's played by Johnny Depp. Yeah, like Captain Jack Sparrow, action figure that had like buttons in the back and it would swing swords around. That plus what was the other thing? Like I think it was like a game thing, and that's like that is like over sticking in my memory, like Jack Sparrow and something else. Oh, and like musical instruments, because I was getting into music, because I like music, and so they had already set the presents up. So I'm thinking, oh no, Santa missed it, and so I poured it in them, and I just get near the tree and I get on my knees and I start praying. I go, dear baby Jesus, I know that you want this is like I'm exaggerating this bit a little bit, but it's like that's how it felt at the time. I just get on my knees and I start praying like, dear baby Jesus, you forgot your milk and cookies, please come get them. And so I sneak back into my room and I go to bed. I recall closing my eyes and then opening them around 7 in the morning, 8-ish. And now I'm just like, it's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's Christmas. So I get up and I go to see, and the cookies are right. Now, of course, it could have been mom. She realized that I did that, and then she did the same thing over and over, and I was just too tired to remember if she, to listen if she actually dumped the milk and cookies and whatnot. But there were gifts, and there was stuff, so it was for me, I guess. And that's like one of the dumb, not very dumb, but dumb memories that I recall of my childhood. There's also the one time that I recall that I went for Christmas to my godparents' house. So my godparents live in the very high up parts of Puerto Rico, but like close to the center. It's in the vicinity of Mayagüez. Like the county is in the vicinity of Mayagüez, and it's high. I'm not gonna say it's the highest point, but it's above sea level. Anyway, so we went to their house, and myself, my mom, and my dad. No, my dad, my mom, and I were staying there. And normally, whenever we would go to my godparents' house, I would stay with my cousins in their room and play until midnight or whatever, and just be kids, have a sleepover. Because I'm not the kind of person that normally had sleepovers and whatnot. I'm not normally I've had very little experiences with a lot of the normal kind of stuff. People I've had normal experiences with. And that day I didn't get to hang out with my cousins in their room. So early morning came around and it was gift time. I was partially pissed because we weren't gonna be able to spend at least a good chunk of the day. We stayed in their guest house, which now that I think about it is thank goodness they at least gave us a place to sit on, to sleep on. We got up the next morning, and I was just pissed at mom and dad that I didn't get to sleep in the top part. And so and then my cousin and everyone was just like playing with new toys and everything. We arrived and like we got our stuff. I got Bakugan. I never heard of them up until that point. And like I recall that year, my cousin was like on his on the family computer, going like, I want this Bakugan, and I want this Bakugan. My cousin, like, I'm not gonna say his name, but my cousin, he is above and beyond. Like last I recall, he's very I'm trying to find a nice way of saying it because I don't want to be mean, because we're all human, and when we're kids we're assholes. But he's well, let's just say that yeah, he's not very nice when it comes to sharing stuff, I guess. Like when I was a kid, I wasn't particularly nice about sharing stuff, but I learned from that, and now I know what to share and what not to share. But like, he was very egotistical about his stuff. And like one year, he just straight up said, "You can't touch anything in my room because you didn't let me touch anything in your room. Shut up." Sorry. Like I love the dude. I love my family. Like all my family, I love them regardless of however they've treated me. I can't not love them. And it's like, they could do evil, and I'd still care about them. But like that year, that was kind of mean of him, and I think a lot about the stuff he's done towards me. Not everything, but a lot of things. And I realize now he's a product of partial ignorance. But that's a whole other story that I don't want to get into. Like, that's stuff I remember. And also there's like the memories of all the times I've tried to like just sit out and wait for Santa Claus. Because it's Santa Claus. How are you not gonna wait for Santa Claus? It's like, Santa Claus, come on. It's Santa Claus. It's Santa. It's Santa. It's like the whole spirit of Christmas. He was made by Coke. Santa Claus was made by Coke. I don't like Coke. I've drank it many times, but it's because there's nothing else. But I just, it gives me a headache. Drinking, I can drink it, but I just don't like drinking it. Coke gives me a headache. I don't dislike it particularly, but it gives me a headache. And when I was in college, I used to drink it like once a week, because literally there was no Sprite or anything else. Fun fact, Sprite is more sugary than the other drinks. But still, I have a very special place in my heart for Christmas. Last year and this year, I couldn't properly express it because of COVID and other events not giving me a chance to appreciate the holiday. Because the holiday is meant to unite us as a collective, as a species, our tribes together, and help us understand that we might not have a lot of time together. Something that Doctor Who has taught me, especially with the Christmas specials, is that from the last season, season 8 special, is that every Christmas is last Christmas. Now, I watched this when I was like, I don't know, 18, 19. I'm 23 now. And I believe it. I firmly believe the fact that every Christmas is indeed last Christmas. And the reasoning behind it is because you don't know when it's going to be the last Christmas you get to be with somebody that you really love. You don't know when it's going to be the last Christmas you're going to be with your beloved spouse or children. You don't know when it's going to be the last Christmas with your parents or your siblings or your best friends or your favorite coworker that works in the corner and is always like giving you a thumbs up when you look up and you look over at him and you're like also giving him a thumbs up. And that's very specific. I don't know why I said it. But what I'm trying to say is that cherish these days. Cherish the time you have left. That's a reminder. Cherish every day you have with your family. Cherish every day you have with those that matter to you. And cherish every little second you have with the people that make a difference in your life. Because you never know, and like I know everyone's already said this enough, but you never know when it's going to be your last Christmas with somebody or somebody's last Christmas with you. So rather than try to provoke or try to look for an inciting incident, aside from very obvious reasons and things, let's not hate each other for like 5 minutes. And if you're vaccinated, fully vaccinated, and you're with your family, you know, if you're okay, at least it doesn't hurt to, you know, make sure that take off your mask and tell someone you love them. Or if you know, have to wear the mask, you know, go be with your family if you can, is what I'm saying. Or like call them in a video chat, or it's not the same, but you know, it's the intention that matters. Call them up and tell them how much you care about them. Tell them that you miss them if you do, and tell them how much they mean to you. Because, like I just said, you never know when it's going to be your last Christmas. Because every Christmas is last Christmas. This holiday means a lot to me, especially now that I don't have a parental figure to share it with. And I just want everyone to know that I wish you the best. I wish you the best this holiday, and every holiday, and every year, especially this year, and the ones to come. It doesn't get easy. I promise you that. But we're all in this together, so might as well help each other. This is iced tea. A recap on the announcements. This might not be the recording room anymore. Christmas stream, December 24th. Be there or don't be square. I literally expect one viewer. And you know, just be great with each other. Thank you all very much for watching this video. Now let's actually get to the part where I sit down and draw and art. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to give this video a like if you liked it. Comment down below. Be sure to like if you liked it. Comment down below what I should do next, and subscribe for more content. I haven't done this in a while. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next year, or in the Christmas stream, or in the recap video. I'm not sure. We'll see. Toodaloo. See you all next year. Love you guys. Thank you for supporting my ADCs and the mastery and stuff. Bye.